Throughout its history, Nintendo has developed some of the most memorable games ever. From Super Mario Bros. To Legend of Zelda, Nintendo publishes games that have inspired and entertained gamers for decades. However, not all Nintendo games have received sequels. There are a number of reasons for this. A game might be poorly received, the developers might go bust or close down, or the game might not be marked well and end up selling poorly. Some of Nintendo games, however, were well received and they deserve sequels or even spin-offs, but given the amount of time that has passed without any of those games getting sequels or even rumors of sequels, that will probably never happen. This is unfortunate because those games deserve to become franchises and should have been given the opportunity to do that. At this point, gamers can just hope that other stellar games receive sequels. Little Samson. Little Samson is a 1992 platformer that came out on the NES. Its gameplay was similar to Mega Man, with the player defeating enemies and avoiding pits. However, it stands out in that the player can swap out characters at any point in the game. Little Samson received positive reviews. By all rights, it should have gotten a sequel. Perhaps because the game came out when most Nintendo gamers had almost moved to the SNES, it didn't sell well. Game number 2. Dragon Fighter. Dragon Fighter is a side-scrolling action game that came out on the NES in 1990. The game is based on a legendary warrior who is brought back to life so he can slay an evil warlock called Zebong and avenge the people of the once peaceful land of Bulging. The warrior can hurl projectiles at enemies and can even change himself into a flying dragon. Game number 3. Magical Star Sign. Magical Star Sign is the sequel of the Japan-exclusive game Magical Vacation. The game revolves around 6 aspiring magicians who have band together to defeat the leader of a group of space pirates who want to destroy the solar system. Their journey takes them to the outer space and to the 6 different planets. Developed for the Nintendo DS, Magical Star Sign was a deep, interesting classic RPG. Game number 4. Donkey Kong 64. Donkey Kong 64 is a 3D platform game released in 1999. Gamers play as the titular ape as he navigates an island in search of his kidnapped friends. The game sold over 2.3 million copies and has garnered critical acclaim. There have been more Donkey Kong games after this one. However, none of them cause in 3D. Game number 5. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Conker's Bad Fur Day is one of the rare Nintendo games that feature graphic violence, use of booze and tobacco, vulgar humor and profanity. It's unlike any other game in Conker series. The game has never received a sequel or even a spiritual successor. The closest the developers have come is developing a remake, Conker Live and Reloaded, in 2005. The game itself is a platformer where the player takes Conker the squirrel to the 3-dimension level. Conker's main quest is to return home to his girlfriend after a night of heavy drinking with his pals. Game number 6. Tomodachi Life. Life simulation developed for the Nintendo 3DS, Tomodachi Life is a unique and interesting game. In the game, the player gets their own island and they can populate it with Miss they get from the gamer's My Maker. The mice can fall in love, eat, become rivals, start families, and even trade with other islands. The game was a hit, praised for its humor and likability. It inspired stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS.